Hi everyone, welcome back. So we are at the flea market. There are not many weeks left of the flea market, so I'm trying to fit it in at least once more, maybe twice. Maybe we'll be able to come back on closing day too, but I am already late and time is a-wasting. So I'm gonna put the timestamp right here if you want to fast forward right to the haul. And without further ado, let's go thrifting at the flea market.
Some days I can't get out of my bed. Some days I'm waking up on the wrong side of my head, and I got all these eyes on me, staring at me through my screen. Most nights I just can't wait to lie down. So tired from my thoughts that keep on swirling around. Medication used to help me breathe. Now it feels like it's abusing me. 'Cause all of my thoughts take the air out of me, and I can't disagree with the lies that I think you believe. Tell me, what do you believe? And if there was a way to explore my brain, I one-way ticket on a monorail train till I find the light in my mind. Am I running out of time? This candle is about to burn out, but I spend all of my time filling my head with the doubts that I would never see this through. No, I'll never be quite like you. Sometimes I take the long way home to fight these voices in my head that just don't feel like my own. And the music on my radio is the only reason I don't feel alone now. 'Cause all of my thoughts take the air out of me, and I can't disagree with the lies that I think you believe. Tell me, what do you believe? And if there was a way to explore my brain, I would one-way ticket on a monorail train till I find the light in my mind. Am I running out of time? Am I running out of time?
So my goal this time around was to really look for deals, look for things that were inexpensive, that I really like, or that I feel like I could kind of like revamp to make better. I was definitely thrifting on a budget. The most I spent on an item was $10, and I think $10 on what I did spend was a really good deal. Okay, so first up is this picture right here. I loved it because it was the old style paper. Even the paper it's on top of is kind of like frayed at the point right here. It's definitely got this aged vintage type quality to it that I really loved. The frame is a standard wood frame. By itself, I thought it was pretty cute. And then I realized it was on a tarp where everything was like $1. So when I saw that it was only $1, I was like, okay, I'll definitely pick this up for $1. It's a cute piece. I think it's a great shelf styling piece, or just something kind of to layer other artwork with. It almost kind of looks like it was cut out of like a book or something and glued on top of another piece of paper. But the picture itself kind of looks like it's a cabin in the woods, probably during winter. Thousands of nature lovers have visited the woodland retreat in West Park, where John Burroughs, naturalist author, wrote much of his work. This sketch was drawn by his granddaughter, Elizabeth Burroughs Kelly. So just a cute piece, an older style piece. Really happy to pick up for just $1. Next up, I actually found a tarp that had like $5 pieces on it. And so I decided to take a look around, but surprisingly enough, I found a few pieces that I really liked. So I'll start off with the one that really grabbed my attention, even though it wasn't something that I feel like I would normally pick up. It was this cute cat key holder right here. I think it's truly adorable. When I saw it, I was like, $5, $5, okay. I did actually look these up on like eBay and Etsy, they sell anywhere starting around $15. So obviously it's a deal there when it comes to what I spent on it versus what it would actually sell if I ever did sell it. I think this is really cute though. Just a bunch of cats sitting on kind of like a wood log. And obviously the cattails are where you hang up the keys. So I thought this was really cute, very different, at least from what I've seen. I don't think I probably would have found something like this in the thrift store. So it was kind of great to find it at the flea market. Happy I picked it up, and yes, it's a cute piece. Keeping in line with brass, I found this little guy right here on the $5 tarp too, surprisingly enough. You know, as soon as I saw it, I really thought that this was a penguin. I'm sorry. To be fair, it was definitely the nose. Nose is just a little too pointy that I didn't realize until I turned it around. I was like, oh, that's a dolphin. But really cute and wonderful. If you see right here, it's kind of perched on a wave. I think it's really cool. It's definitely got some age to it, some patina. This one though, I feel like could easily be cleaned up though if I really wanted to polish it. It's been a while since I have collected brass animals. I used to actually collect quite a bit of them. And after finding a fair amount, I really felt like, okay, I'm good. But this one was cute. It was only $5. And yes, if this is the start of me collecting brass animals again, then so be it. Love it, happy, and here for it. So there was one more thing that I picked up from the $5 tarp, and this was after, as I was about to leave, because when I first started shopping, I was like, you know what? I'll sit with it. I'll sit with it, see what I feel about it, and then come back to it if I want to. So it is this piece right here. I have a mirror that is actually made from the same company. So this one I believe is from the late 1960s, if I'm not mistaken. This one alone actually can go anywhere from like $15 to $35, whereas if it was in a set, it'd be closer to like $55. I was specifically actually looking for like an oval artwork piece. Fortunately, didn't find it. I wasn't lucky in that regard. However, saw this one and felt like this could fit my vision. So it's a little bit different, it's a little bit out there, but I do think I can make this work in my space and make it look good. $5, I feel like it was a good bet and a good chance for me to actually try something a little bit different in my home. So next up was actually like my favorite style booth. Amazing pieces. The booth literally had a telephone, like an old payphone telephone. I did see the seller sell it. It sold for $100, just very different too. I was like, how do you thrift a payphone? So yeah, so the two things that I did buy from the seller were $5 together. So first up was this piece right here. As I'm trying to plan for my laundry room makeover, I've been really kind of like going through Pinterest and looking for things that I feel like really speak to me and things I want to implement. And one of those things were kind of like these handle brushes right here. Fortunately, that's not something I could find that easily in the thrift store. So I figured this is going to be the type of thing that I might have luck if I go to the flea market, and sure enough I did. Now this one is a little bit more of an orangey tone than I was hoping for. I was hoping for like a gray brown, almost like a vintage antique look. However, this one is still really beautiful. I love it. But my idea, obviously, as I've seen styled, is to hang it on one of the peg racks. I think he was probably pricing this around $2. I was actually very happy that I found it too while I was thrifting. So this one was like an immediate grab, and it was just by chance that I actually found it because it was buried in a box too. So really happy I found this one though. Definitely worth the wait. Next up is this wood piece right here. Now this obviously is missing whatever was on top of it, and to be honest, I'm not exactly sure what this originally was. I was actually very sold on the wood detailing of it, so I felt like this would be like a cute non-DIY, if you will, where I actually like put something on top of it. Thought it would be cute as a little stand though. Definitely not something that you typically look for at a flea market. Just was really beautiful. I couldn't pass it up. I figured it would have been $1. I'm assuming based off of the $5 price range, he was pricing this as $3. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet, but I do feel like this is going to be cool when I do figure out something. Okay, and last but not least, this large crop right here. I was super happy to find this. So I really do love older style stoneware pieces. This one was a great size, and I love the openness of it. It's one of those ones where you could easily make this as the base of a floor planter. So that kind of was what I had in mind, to make like a floor plant, almost like a tree. And these stoneware pieces, at least in my experience, they are pretty up there in price when it comes to selling, especially if the vendor knows what it is. This size, I don't think I've ever seen anything cheaper than $25 for this kind of size. So the fact that I found this for only $10, I was like, that is a good deal. So this one I scooped up really quick. It's a great cream color. So I'm really excited to make this into a larger style plant. So yes, $10, the most expensive thing that I thrifted, and I still think it was a good buy. So that's it for what I thrifted at the flea market today. So I was definitely looking for the deals. I think I found actually quite a few deals there that I was really happy about. Definitely pieces that I know will work well in the spaces that I'm working on. But if you like this video or if you liked anything from the haul, definitely make sure you give it a thumbs up. And I want to say thank you so much for watching and thank you for thrifting with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.